my name is Herbert Hammerlock, and we're in a spot of bother here. You see, I'm a bobblehead explorer. Have been for quite a few years now. My father was before me. Very valuable bobbleheads. And, but none of us have particularly come over to this place, Boston, before. And you see, this bugger here chased me into this ridiculously small hut. I just arrived. In fact, my boat is one of the ones over there. See the green one in the background? That's my boat. Just arrived at Boston. A couple of raiders or something over there went nuts. Ran screaming over this way. This guy followed me, and I blew his head off with a rifle and blew his hat clean off. So hopefully we'll be able to sneak out of here without too much trouble. But as I said, Bobblehead's the game. Now, a friend of mine, well, I say friend, a victim of, no, I mean a past associate of mine, has mapped out quite helpfully where bobbleheads can be found in Boston. Obviously, they may be gone, they may be taken by someone else, we can't be sure. But this is where I propose to start looking for the bobbleheads. So, there should be one just north of my current position. I'm cursing myself a little bit for not kind of coming in a little bit further north, really. And then I wouldn't have had to have bothered with all this, trouble with the raiders here. But anyway, I've got trusty Betsy here, which will hopefully help me out of a little tough scrape or two. Trick is, I always find when hunting for bobbleheads, is to not be seen in the first place. And if you are seen in the first place, to run like Gidley. Because bobbleheads are damn valuable. People don't want you to take them. But if you can get them, then well, financial rewards can be quite superb. You'll see the outfit I'm actually wearing here right now was paid for by the discovery of a bobblehead over in Washington way. We won't be seeing those days again. Bit of bother over there with Brotherhood of Steel and the Enclave. Didn't go very well. Luckily, I don't know if it was luckily or unluckily, but some bugger put an FEV into the water supply, and basically everyone died. Luckily, I'd brought my own little supply of water with me and didn't really notice. But when I did notice everyone dying, I thought, well, golly gosh, better not go drink the water. Did a bit of research, discovered there was an old bobblehead. There was an FEV problem. So got out of there. Gosh, this place is very overgrown, isn't it? I can hear an elephant. You know, I used to be a bit of a big game hunter in my past. Before hunting bobblehead. It turns out if you go up to someone and say, do you want to buy an elephant? They give you a strange look and laugh in your face. But if you say to them, would you like to buy a bobblehead? They tend to get rather loose with their caps, old joy. Right, so we're heading north. Looks like we've got a little bit of a stretch to go over for hopefully getting to our first bobble location. As I said, never be seen. I'm sure there used to be a poem that went with that. So something to do with keeping clean and never be seen, but memory's going a little bit. That's why I bring the map. Right. Still reasonably agile, though. And hopefully we can get over this fence without having to expose ourselves to anything a little bit more tricky. So, up. Yes, there we are. Old knees. Just a little bit achy after that bit of activity. You'll excuse my pauses, I hope. Ooh, burgundy. Empty burgundy. Fishing rod. Good. That's another kind of exploring iron job. You'll excuse my pauses. It's very important to keep checking left and right, you know. Left and right, left and right. I mean, this is how you stay alive. Someone sees you before you see them. You've got a problem, old chap. You see them first. Just might survive. So we've got some sort of fuel depository. Right, let's see if we can get up and have a jolly good look around, shall we?
Who?
Uh-oh. Wait a minute, we might have been spotted here. Got a little bit of trouble, old boy, bit of trouble. Uh-oh, yep, yes. Big they are indeed, approaching this way. One down. Bit of a distant shot. Here they come, deep breath. Fire! and dance. It's very easy when you know what you're doing. It's just a case, like I said, make sure you see them before they see you. And I suppose if in my more somber days, one day there will come a day when someone will see me first before I see them, but as a famous man once said, it is not this day. Oh good, nice little place to have a bit of a nap. Ooh, Nuka-Cola cherry, don't mind if I do. Ooh. And a sniper rifle. That is exciting. I've seen a sniper rifle of this good quality since, well, I don't know. It's a good quality rifle, and it uses the same ammo from what I had before. Jolly good. Jolly good. Right, let's move on. Should probably go and check those bodies over there before we move on as well, in case any of them happen to be bobblehead explorers of their own. Ah, that did hurt the old knees a little bit. Possibly should have gone down the ramp rather than jumped off. A double-barrel shotgun. Skull Baldana. Not sure it's necessarily going to improve my my looks, so I think I'll leave it off. But I will take a shotgun just in case some buggers try to get up close and personal. And oh dear, this seems to have stained the grass red. That's rather unpleasant, isn't it? The outfit's rather nice. Rather attached to my explorer's outfit I've got. So, let us crack on at pace. For the day is weary and waits for no man. Bobblehead searching is not a kind of game that can be played by those who are not quick to react, quick to search. Overgrown mess. There's a lighter. And having the odd little smoke head if I can find a cigar or so. I believe we need to be heading approximately kind of west-north. Yeah, this must be the old causeway that we saw, and I have cause to cross it. Careful, the grass is rather deep. You never know when little beastie nasties will try and pop out of it and try and nip one's leg off. That. I was going to say that looks like a droid, and then I saw. Yep, run like Gidley. It's one thing to shoot a raider in the head, it's quite another thing to take on a robot the size of that. I'm not going to be taking that thing on, because I would die. So, this is definitely one of those peg it times, chaps. Luckily, the old knees are up for the challenge. Bit of rheumatism and arthritis never hurt anyone. Actually, that's not quite true. A little bit of arthritis and rheumatism actually hurt everyone. But the principle of what I'm saying is very important. Anyway, tally ho, my little robot chums. Today, Herbert, like I said, is hunting the wild bobbleheads, and I'm not going to be put off from that task by some rather disturbing robots. Right, our map is bringing us to this location right here. Well, that's quite too bad. I wasn't expecting to make progress this quickly. And I also wasn't expecting to get jumped by a bunch of robots. I suppose I should just keep an eye out behind me in case. Uh-oh. If you've got any followers on. Oh, Jesus! Oh, double Jesus! That's a problem. That is a problem. Jump, Herbert! Ow! Radiated water is not quite so good. That was an issue. There seemed to be a few kind of ghoul-like creatures. Yes, here they are. It's coming at me. Bugger off. I said, run like Gilly. I do not wish to speak to you. I'll see you again. There we go. Most disagreeable. In fact, it's even more disagreeable. He seems to have brought his friends. Any more? There's another one there. It's watching me. I am not your dinner, my brain-dead friend. And I do not intend to be. I was rather hoping not to have to go to a swim in radiated waters, but it looks like none of us are going to get what we want today. There we go. Up we go, up we go, up we go, up we go, up we go. Well done, Herbert. Give him a licking and you keep on ticking and all that. Ugh. Right. Is this where we're supposed to be? Now, I must confess, my map is not entirely clear whether I'm heading for the yellow blob or the green blob. Do you know what I mean? Not very clear. It's an old Pip-Boy thing. I traded... Well, I was going to say I traded a bobblehead for it. In truth, I didn't. I traded some whiskey for it. And by whiskey, I mean tap water. But he thought it was whiskey, and that's what counts. This looks like the kind of place an old bobblehead just might have survived. So I think we'll try this. Oh, it seems to be locked. Might be able to just squeeze in if I'm very careful. I mean, you have to get pretty good at lockpicking if you're going to be a bobblehead connoisseur. Ah. Good, 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 good. We're in. Adhesive. Always useful. Abraxo cleaner. Very good for polishing the old, noggin. Cram. Good. Supplies. I'll need some of that. Med-X. Very good. Bit of Rad-X. Oh, in fact, Rad-X would actually be quite useful after the old, the old swim. Paint cans. Oh, pork and beans. Very good, very good, very good. Right. Cola. I think. Chessboard. Oh, I've only had someone to play against. Sadly, all of my friends really turn out to be bobblehead thieves, and we just can't have that. Just can't. Some rounds with duct tape. Scalpel could be good. Occasionally have to perform surgery on oneself. Ah, and the lock. That's safe though. That's not going anywhere. That's very, very tricky. Right. Right. So sadly the bobblehead not as here as one would have hoped. And I wonder if... Ah, look, hello. Sorry, hang on. One second, my friends. I'm afraid our little pursuer may still be pursuing. Did you see him down there? There we go, in the water. It was in the water. And there's the other one. Hold still, old chap. There we are. Got to be careful with the bullets. Haven't got millions of them. But quite a few bullets to actually kind of get here in the first place. So you're always kind of reliant a little bit on the bobble hunter on favourable droppings when we get here. But it's all going well. Hang on, let me just wet the old whistle. Go, nice to drink. Oh, there you go. Hang on, the Pip-Boy's kicked in. You see that? See that little yellow bit there? It's kicked in. There's a little... It goes in your arm, but it does actually give you it's got a kind of a visual implant with it. I tried to install it. It was rather painful. In fact, I shot the man that actually ended up doing it. But it does actually work. When you get near to a certain door or a certain place, if that's where your compass thinks you should go, it lights up. It's very, very clever. What's less clever is me being stuck on this blasted roof. I think I could probably hop down here. Okay, no, we're fine. We're fine. Fine, I've got another knee anyway. Trash can, nothing. Newsstand. Oh, hang on. There's some more of those little ghoulie chaps over there. Nothing quite like being hit in the ghoulie. I was telling me it's hit by a ghoulie, but then the joke wouldn't have been nearly as funny, what? Right. Very careful here on the inside. You're always caught between the fact that you can't run like...
You can't only take 10 cans? You know, it tastes better than that old cram or brahmin that's been sitting out in the sun for days. There are people out there who are hungry. You just gotta sell up the product a bit more.
I'm sorry, but 10 cans is all I can commit to right now. It was selling like crazy for a while there, but there's talk about people getting sick.
People get sick all the time. That has nothing to do with my product. Besides, I mean, I'm only selling the meat you people bring me.
Hello? My name's Herbert.
What's wrong with it? It's your own
Herbert Hammerlock.
Oh, so now it's my fault? Forget it.
They're having a bit of
off. You want to sell your product to the people out there? Then you can get out there and do it your damn self.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Come on.
Excuse me.
Fine.
Bobblehead.
Leave.
Excuse me.
You'll be back.
She's gone. Well, in some ways, though, that's good. 'Cause the whoa. Strong language. What? Strong language. My name's Herbert.
Sorry you had to see that. Just some trade negotiations.
I could see that.
Always trying to talk their way into a bigger cut of the profit. I'm
Yes.
Theodore Collins, and I run Longneck Lekowski's, purveyor of the finest canned food in all the Commonwealth.
I could see
7 out of
that.
10 people prefer our Longneck Lekowski's canned meat over even fresh Brahmin. Looking to try it for yourself?
Well, I might be, but what was all that stuff about people getting sick? You seem to be having a bit of a kind of a testy debate about it, what, you know? Yeah, it just doesn't seem...
She was just angling for a better deal. A few people may have gotten sick, but I mean, a couple of contaminated cans doesn't mean it isn't still the best product. We've got a fresh batch of Longneck Lekowski's canned meat. Just pulled out yesterday. You looking to buy?
What do you mean? What do you mean contaminated? I'm just not sure I buy the whole, just a couple of bits of that.
Some mole rats that got into the machinery.
Oh,
a couple of cans, but probably just didn't get sealed right and spoiled. But look, I swear to you, that I run a clean shop. If you went back there right now, you wouldn't see a single mole rat near the machines, except on the cutting table. But there's nothing wrong with mole rat meat. We use a mix, to give you the best of everything. We buy old cans and the best meat the Commonwealth has, so we can offer the finest product on the market. Looking to take a few cans home with you?
Wow, well, I've been around the place, I mean, if you are having a mole rat problem, and I'm not saying you are not calling you a liar or a bounder or anything like that, old chap, but, I've done my little bit of ghoul exterminating, death claw hunting, and I could probably take care of that mole rat problem for you, especially since I need to have a look around here anyway.
That would be great. Can't stand the little buggers myself. I'll even give you a little something for your trouble.
Is it a bobblehead? Oh. Right then, fine. Guess I've got myself a job, or more importantly, I've got myself a reason to look around this place. It's the bobblehead we're after. Life preserver, not exactly bobblish. Oh, look at that sea captain's hat. Coast Guard hat. Oh my god. Can't possibly resist a sea captain. That's quite perfect. That's truly glorious. Set sail for around the Commonwealth in search of the old bobblehead. Fantastic. Fantastic. I'm tired here, old chap, but fine. Right, so we do need to be careful about the old mole rat issue. Mole rats are not to be underestimated. They are nasty. They look small, but they bite fast and they hunt. Very important. Axe.
You're welcome to have a look, but stay out of the old basement. It isn't safe down there.
Right. Thank you for letting me know. Oh, got my suit, death pine, blah, oven mitt. I mean, it is of course possible that the map I've got for the bobbleheads is just flat out wrong. But like I said, it came from a very reliable, very good source, and should be a reasonable assumption that it at least was here. I mean, obviously I could just ask the chap, hello, have you seen the bobblehead? But that might give away my true purpose for being here. Which, isn't exactly an old rat exterminator. Oh, he's got a robot workforce! Oh, how quaint, how charming. That's quite lovely. Definitely saved some money on that. I used to have a robot chum myself. Beautiful little piece of equipment. Till it spontaneously blew up. We were having a conversation, and conversation turned to drinking. Drinking turned into a grenade throwing competition, and he spontaneously blew up right in the middle of it. It's very strange. I've never been able to fully understand it. It looks like the cannery robot is doing what?
Good
Hello, what?
To you.
Hello? Day 2-2. Right. Peckish here. Pretty good stuff here. Got these Institute food packets. found it on this droid. That's why I've got this this Institute jumper as well. What? Found it on this droid thing, but it seems pretty healthy, and I've been eating it for, I don't know, a few days now. It tastes, well, that's the weird thing, actually. It doesn't taste. That's the thing. You eat it. It tastes of nothing, but you feel better afterwards. It's I guess the phrase is synthetic. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear, no. Probably shouldn't have pressed that. Oh. Oh. Secret entrance, secret door. Maybe, what? Perhaps? Oh! This just won't do. Ah, stimpaks there, very handy. Psycho. And a body on straw pillows. Looks like the poor chap's been hiding out here for quite a while. I mean, obviously in my line of work, you do unfortunately find quite a few corpses. As well as create a few. Oh well, wonder how long he's been there. Let's hope the door doesn't shut, otherwise it might be me laying on the straw pillow next. Ah, what? Out we go! Always on the hunt for the bobblehead. Now, in my experience, bobbleheads are often to be found in offices or high up places or on shelves. Because if they're just lying around, A, some sort of creature might work, and B, mother bugger would have had them. They have to be, if they go to survive, they have to be hidden away somewhere pretty darn special. Now there's another button. What does this button do? Some sort of lift?
Going down.
Oh, yes, it is. Oh, that must be the basement. Did say something about the basement. I imagine if there is a mole rat problem, that's probably where the blanders are. And I don't particularly want to deal with his mole rat problem for him, but if I can't find the thing up here, I'll have to assume that it probably is down there. Pull the lift back up anyway. Looks like the conveyor belt does go round. Oh! Hang on there, look! Look! You see that? The Pip-Boy's lighting up like a Christmas tree. I think I can actually see the blasted bobblehead. It's up there. It's up there. Oh my god, this is very exciting. We've only been in the Commonwealth here about 4 or 5 minutes, and we're already... Yes, look! Definitely a bobblehead on top of the computer. It's brilliant news. Quite wonderful. Why would there be a terminal here? Oh. It's a very nice looking gun. Oh. See if I can hack my way in these. Along with the lockpicks, I've hacked myself away, and I wouldn't call myself necessarily a little techno person, But, sometimes you just have to learn on the job, otherwise you get pretty much buggered. Yes, it could be panel, but it's not panel. 0 for each so far, so it's not looking particularly good, but could it be Spark? It could in theory be Spark, it doesn't match up with anything here so far. Spark has got a likeness of 1. 1 chance left, otherwise we're pretty much screwed here. Could it be Trick? Yes, it could actually be Trick. It does actually fit with everything we've discovered so far, so I guess I'm going to give it a little click and hope for the best. Nope! Cocked it up. Bugger. None of these buttons do anything. Let's be careful, though. Let's be careful. People don't like to give up their bobbleheads easily. Oh, but look, it looks in good condition as well. This is quite fantastic. Oh, and a little magazine. Benefits of child labour. Well, yes, quite. And to object less to other things. Oh, this is quite brilliant. Look at the barter bobblehead. Oh, and it's in very, very good condition. Very, very good condition. Well, we've been here 20 minutes, 25 minutes. We've already discovered ourselves a bobblehead. Brilliant. Price is fervently 5% better. I bet you when it was actually trying to sell the bobblehead. It would be wonderful. 1 down. Well done, Herbert. Right, time of day. 8:49 p.m. And we've got ourselves a sleeping bag here. Well, you know what they say. probably time for a little napette. I think it's going to be good for us to bed on down for the evening, and then probably head out in the morning. Looks like there are 2 others fairly close to our current location, and I do not fancy travelling across this wasteland in the dark. So, let us take a little nap. Well, tiddaloo and pip pip. Good night.